Yo, yo, yo. Sorry, bit of a delay this morning, but we're here, man. We're here. What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Yo, happy Father's Day, guys. Happy Father's Day. June 19th, baby. Still the weekend. Hope everybody's weekend is going very well. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Um, Shorter stream today because it is Father's Day. I'm gonna hang out with the family. We are going to obviously do the news like we always do. Then we will do probably a little bit more Superland today. Um, and then yeah, that'll probably be it. That'll be it. Do a little bit of a chill short stream today. That way I can hang out with the family. It'll be good. Again, I hope everybody's weekend's going very well. It's good to see you. Let's go ahead, do what we do. Get into gaming news. Gamer, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Okay, let's go. Cool. Good, good, good. Okay, let's get in here. Talked about that yesterday and this. Um, go take a look at yesterday's news segment if you guys want a deeper look at both of these articles. We hit on both of them pretty well yesterday. So go on the YouTube page, check out yesterday's news segment. It's up there. I'm not going to dive into this. It's really hard to tell quite often, if there's only one headset being reviewed or whatever, whether it's like kind of a paid promotional thing. Hey, there you go, dude. That is definitely step one, man. Nice. Good, good, good. What I will say is, look, there's a website right here called Artings, and I promote it quite often just because I've used it quite often in the past. If you're interested in anything, do your research as far as product wise. This is a really good site for comparisons of headphones, televisions, monitors, keyboards, mice, soundbars, printers, vacuums, blenders, laptops, cameras, speakers, all kinds of stuff. Where you can like compare different makes and models and get they review all these things across a wide variety of different variables and give you a really really nice comprehensive rating, and that's what I would recommend. I don't I don't feel real confident in jumping into uh, a lot of these single product reviews from sites where it feels like it could be a little bit skewed, like it's a promotional type thing. So, but I will say that Steel Series and like HyperX are some of the better headsets that I've come to know across the manufacturers of headsets and gaming. Marvel Spider-Man 2 update has good news for MCU. Let's take a look. We've hit on this so much here recently. I'm not going to dive into this today. Um, so, look, we talk about it a lot. There's been so much research that shows video games do not contribute to individuals' potential to commit violent acts. It is not the catalyst behind people um, committing or performing violent acts. It's continually used as a scapegoat, which sucks. Sucks for all of us gamers. 17 best games in PlayStation Plus's game catalog. Let's see what's in there. We read about that yesterday. Yeah, this keeps coming up, but man, we are like a little over 3 weeks away from even being able to get all these games. So we'll continue to keep track of it, and once we get closer to it, we will. I'll make sure everybody knows to go grab all their free Prime Gaming games. There's a lot of good ones coming out, but it's like 3 weeks away. We read about that yesterday. We've talked a lot about unionization. I'm not going to jump on it again today. It is definitely a prominent um, circumstance or potential to happen across different developers, unionization for the workers, as well as, across businesses in the world nowadays in general. Because businesses are not taking care of their people the way they should. Mm-hmm. Elder Scroll, rando mode already. Check that out. Grab that. Oh, nice. Pog tasty, dude. Elder Scrolls 6 release date, latest news and leaks. We'll take a look at that. Read this yesterday. All right, let's pivot. We read about this yesterday. We talked about that a little bit yesterday as well. We've also hit on this just a tad in yesterday's news segment. We hit on this yesterday. We've talked about TMNT Shredder's Revenge. It seems like it's going to be a really cool game to play. I would like to play it. I'd love to play it with the community at some point if we had enough people that were interested. We've hit on Netflix a lot. I'm not going to jump in that. We've also talked about the Little League World Series game coming out in August. Looks pretty cool. Very arcade style baseball game. Yep. This is just, again, the free games coming to Amazon Prime Gaming if you have Amazon Prime next month. We've talked about the Quarry already. Might be a quick news segment today, as opposed to the long ones we've had recently. Hit on this. We've talked about that a lot. We've already seen all this. We read about that about 2 or 3 days ago. Unions again. We've hit on this before, about 4 days ago, I think. 3 weeks ago, we hit on that. Not a lot of new stuff today. A lot about how expensive games are, whether it's the upfront cost or how much costs on the back end with, you know, cash shops or DLC released right after the game's released. I mean, there are all kinds of ways in which developers are just trying to leech money out of gamers, you know? Talked about that and this. We already saw where Forza Motorsport's coming in 2023. That's just part of all the showcase stuff that we watched over the past week and a half. We talked about that, which is hilarious. All right, man, we got 3 articles today. 3 articles. Wow. Short news segment. Cool. Marvel Spider-Man 2 update has good news for MCU fans. A new Marvel Spider-Man 2 update has some good news for MCU fans. The new Spider-Man game is currently scheduled to release in 2023 via the PS5. Despite this, Insomniac Games has yet to show anything of the game beyond its reveal trailer. When this will change, who knows? If the game isn't going to be delayed, then it will need to be sooner rather than later. Whatever the case, when it does surface, its art direction and style may look familiar to big MCU fans, as Insomniac Games has brought on an experienced MCU concept artist, Davison Carvalho, on as an art director. I think that this is a very poorly worded and spelled. Whatever the case, when it does surface, its art direction and style may look familiar to big MCU fans, as Insomniac Games has brought on an experienced, I think it's supposed to be experienced MCU concept artist, Davison Carvalho, as an art, and this word shouldn't even be, this was not edited very well. As VGC points out, Carvalho over the years has worked on the likes of Captain America, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok, and Captain Marvel. And now he's bringing this MCU experience, style, and flavor to Marvel Spider-Man 2. However, it remains to be seen how much impact he will have on the art style and direction of the sequel remains. This is a very poorly written article. It remains to be seen how much impact he will have on the art style and direction of the sequel remains to be seen. Not only was it poorly written, but it was poorly edited. This feels really bad, dude. Maybe I need to get like a side job of taking a look at doing some editing for comicbook.com and editing their articles, proofreading their articles for them. For one, Spider-Man is pretty well defined in these categories, and the sequel isn't going to branch much beyond the original. Further, he was only brought on in February, right in the middle of development, when an art style and direction would have already been largely finalized. Whatever the case, for those who enjoy the continuity of the MCU, will likely be happy to hear Carvalho will now be calling the shots in the art department for the series going forward. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is in development for the PS5 and the PS5 only. There's been no word of a PS4 version, and if a PC version happens, which is likely, it won't be until after the game's release, whenever in 2023 that is. Okay. Well, cool, man. Cool. All we can really hope is that this next iteration of Spider-Man lives up to be as good as the previous ones have been. Yeah? Comicbook.com needs to get in the ballgame with proofreading and editing their articles before they publish them. Uh, 17 best games in PlayStation Plus's game catalog. I feel like I find like really bad written stuff in their articles quite often. We find good info in their articles. It's written poorly, man. It makes me stumble and mumble through their stuff quite often because I'm like, this doesn't make sense while I'm reading it. Um, 17 best games. PlayStation has been ahead of Xbox for generations when it comes to exclusive games, but Microsoft has been putting the pressure on Sony in recent years with its Game Pass service. In response, PlayStation introduced its new PS Plus tier system earlier this week, offering players access to game trials, cloud gaming, and finally a catalog of games to play. It's that last bonus we're here to walk you through today. The PS Plus game catalog is a perk in both the PS Plus Extra and Premium tiers, which will run players either $15 or $18 a month US respectively. The game catalog works similarly to Game Pass, with games rotating in and out of the service over time. While the game catalog isn't going to offer new first-party Sony games the day they're released, its library is already starting out in a great place. Sony is offering some of the best AAA games out there for players who subscribe to the higher tiers, taking advantage of the PS4 and 5's excellent library of single-player games. 17 best. Arkham Knight, Bloodborne. We've kind of already hit some of these lists, but it's okay to run through this again real quick. Celeste, Control, Ultimate Edition, Death Stranding Director's Cut, Doom, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, I want to play that very bad. Hollow Knight, oh, can't wait for Silk Song. Marvel Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, yes. Outer Wilds, Prey, Returnal, Tetris Effect, Uncharted 4 and Uncharted Lost Legacy, Until Dawn, Wolfenstein The New Order. There you go. So lots of good games on the upper two tiers of PS Plus subscription for everybody to try out. So there you go, guys. It's a bleak day for news. Sometimes Sundays can be like that, but here's the deal. This is the last one I have pulled up for today. Everything else we came across, we had already kind of read through. And we've had some long news segments over the past week and a half because of all the showcases, and gaming news in general has just been all over the place. There's been a lot of new stuff, a lot of things for us to get to because of all the showcases and stuff that's been happening across the gaming industry. So I guess it's okay for us to have a bit of a shorter day for news. But if you have anything to add that you would like for us to work our way through, then please let me know in chat before we finish this last article, okay? Elder Scrolls 6 release date, latest news and leaks. The acquisition of Bethesda was a precursor to an unexpected revolution for Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. Todd Howard has confirmed that both games have an upcoming sequel, and though we don't know anything about Fallout 5, we have learned a few things about Elder Scrolls 6. Another adventure in Tamriel awaits us with Elder Scrolls 6. However, that adventure isn't coming anytime soon, as Microsoft and Bethesda have remained quiet about their upcoming RPG. Bethesda has heavily focused its yearly development cycle on Starfield. It's now rumored that Elder Scrolls 6 is still in pre-production, as suggested by the Bethesda HR LinkedIn profile. This is somewhat shocking, as Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls 6 in June 2018. We've now passed 4 years since the initial announcement. Microsoft and Bethesda didn't provide any updates on Elder Scrolls 6 during their recent June 2022 showcase. Like everyone else, we are disappointed that there wasn't any gameplay footage to be seen. Fortunately, we have learned about some of the fundamental features of Elder Scrolls, and we are here to break it down for you. Is Elder Scrolls 6 coming out in 2023 or 2024? As previously mentioned, Todd Howard and the Bethesda HR team have suggested that Elder Scrolls 6 remains in pre-production. This is disappointing news for hardcore supporters, as it means there's little chance of Elder Scrolls 6 launching before 2023 or 2024. Bethesda has required 4 years to develop Starfield since announcing the game in E3, and it's still gotten delayed. This was the same E3 conference where Elder Scrolls 6 was announced, and this stands to reason that Bethesda will require 5+ years of development for their upcoming RPG. In turn, we are not expecting Elder Scrolls 6 to arrive before 2026 or later. We still have to wait before getting our hands on the next gen version of Tamriel. There's little info available in the storyline and game setting for Elder Scrolls 6. Despite that, rumors have suggested that this game will be set in Hammerfell. This would be an exciting location for Bethesda to choose, as Hammerfell is located to the southwest of Skyrim. Moreover, it hasn't been used in a full-fledged Elder Scrolls game since ESO. Bethesda has essentially confirmed that Hammerfell is the location for Elder Scrolls 6. The announcement trailer shown at E3 2018 has geological features similar to that of Hammerfell. Moreover, Bethesda tweeted a mysterious map on December 31st of 2020, which evidently pointed towards Hammerfell. I recall this. Yep. Rumors regarding the game setting haven't stopped with Hammerfell. Fans are considering almost every province in Tamriel, but it's reasonable to presume that locations like Elsewhere and Blackmarsh aren't included in ESVI, Elder Scrolls 6. We would also reason that Valenwood wouldn't be supported in Elder Scrolls 6. However, High Rock is a reasonable guess based on the announcement trailer. We would reason that Hammerfell is the most likely location for Elder Scrolls 6. Will it be exclusive to Xbox and PC? I would assume so. Everyone has heard about Microsoft purchasing Bethesda in 2020. It was a massive story that shocked the entire gaming industry and prompted immediate speculation that Bethesda games would become exclusive to the Xbox and PC. Shortly afterwards, Microsoft confirmed that Elder Scrolls 6 would stand among the Xbox Series XS exclusive titles. This is disappointing for longtime supporters of that franchise that favor the PlayStation. However, that's how I started off playing those games, was on PlayStation. However, those supporters should know that Microsoft has provided an incredible experience with the Xbox Series XS. The combination of solid-state hard drives, ray tracing, and 4K video makes for some fantastic gaming moments with your buddies. Will it be part of Game Pass? Microsoft is guaranteed to launch Elder Scrolls 6 onto the Xbox Game Pass. This is the cornerstone of their business model, as millions across the globe will run to purchase an Xbox Series XS and subscribe to the Xbox Game Pass. We're expecting dedicated supporters to have a multitude of special editions to choose from with Elder Scrolls 6. You won't be limited to downloading this RPG through the Xbox Game Pass, as there will be physical-based versions of Elder Scrolls 6. This is purely speculation, but we are confident that Elder Scrolls 6 will have a special edition with the following: art book, statue figurine, steelbook cover. Game trailer. This has been out for since the announcement way back. So, system requirements, there isn't anything on that yet either. So, it will probably be fairly hardware intensive, but we will find out. As far as the trailer goes, if you want to see it, there's the link in chat. It's the same trailer. We've seen it before. It's the same trailer that's been out for quite a long time for the game. It's just the announcement teaser. There's not much to it, but if you want to take a look, there it is in chat. I mean, pretty bleak this morning as far as news goes. Yeah, it tends to be the case with Sundays sometimes, though. So, and again, we've had some significantly long news segments of late, so it's okay. It's all right. I will say Happy Father's Day to everybody, all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to you. Thanks to everybody who's a part of what we do, and everybody that was a part of this news segment, especially. Okay, if you're enjoying, if you're not watching this live, if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube later, and you're enjoying the content, then do me a favor, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and potentially leave me a comment so we can have a bit of a discussion regarding some of these topics that we went over today. Okay. Also, see what you can do about coming and hanging out with us at 6 o'clock a.m. CST every single morning, where we start off our stream with video gaming news. Okay. Other than that, just stay healthy, stay safe, be kind, and we will catch everybody tomorrow for June 20th edition of Video Gaming News.